All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about a really powerful technique from the late, great Dr. Wayne Dyer. And it's all about one simple but profound change you can make tonight. It focuses on what might just be the most important part of your entire day, the last 5 minutes before you fall asleep.
So let me ask you a question. Just think about it for a second. Last night, when you were lying there, just about to drift off, where did your mind go? What were you thinking about? Because as we're about to find out, that isn't just random mental chatter. It's actually a programming session.
You see, every single night, whether you know it or not, you come to this fork in the road. Those last few moments when you're still awake, they present you with a really fundamental choice. And it's a choice that doesn't just set the tone for your sleep, but for the entire next day. And these are basically the two paths you can take. On one side, you've got the path most of us go down on autopilot, reviewing our grievances. You know the drill. You start replaying that annoying conversation, thinking about who ticked you off, everything that went wrong. But then there's the other path, consciously deciding to program your mind for what you actually want.
And this gets us to the absolute heart of the matter. Those last 5 minutes before you fall asleep, that is the most powerful programming session you get for your subconscious mind. Think of it like a direct line to the operating system that's running your life in the background. So what exactly is the subconscious? Well, it's the part of your mind that really kicks into gear when you're asleep, when you're not conscious. It's also when it's most open to suggestion. As you start to drift off, all the normal defenses of your conscious mind, they just drop. And that leaves your subconscious wide open to whatever you feed it last.
Here's a great way to think about it. Whatever thoughts you are holding in your mind in those final minutes, you are about to literally marinate in them for the next 8 hours. That's the feeling, the vibration, the mental state you're going to be soaking in all night long.
And, this isn't some new age idea, this concept of using sleep to set your intention or receive guidance. It's really, really old. It's ancient wisdom. For thousands of years, people have understood that this is a sacred, powerful time. I mean, just look at this quote from the book of Job. It says that in deep sleep, a higher power opens your ears and seals their instruction. But here's the kicker. You are the one giving the instruction. You decide what thoughts, what feelings, what reality gets sealed into your subconscious mind.
Okay, so that's the why. That's why this is so important. Now let's get into the how. How do you actually do this? Well, Dr. Dyer laid out a really simple but incredibly deep method. It all revolves around I am affirmations. This is the tool you use to seal your instruction.
So before you drift off, you just gently place these ideas into your imagination. And the key is, you're not thinking of them as things you want. You're feeling them as things you already are. I am well. I am content. I am peaceful. I am happy. I am prosperous. And then, the biggest one of all, I am God, which is just recognizing that divine creative spark that's inside of you. So tonight, as you're lying there, just gently bring these words to mind. Really feel the truth in them. I know that I am pure spirit, that I always have been, and that I always will be.
And then, inside me is a place of confidence and quietness and security where all things are known and understood. This connects you to that inner sanctuary, that part of you that's always calm and always knows the way.
Now, this next one, this is the act of letting go. I give my problems to the great mind of God. I let go of them, confident that the correct answers will return to me. You don't have to wrestle with your problems anymore. You just hand them over and trust that the solutions will come.
This one is a total game changer for how you see your physical self. I know that my body is a manifestation of pure spirit, and that spirit is perfect. Therefore, my body is perfect also. It's just a powerful declaration of your own inherent wholeness and health.
And here are 3 simple, powerful states of being. As you say each one, just try to feel it. I am confident. I am serene. I am sure. Let those feelings just wash over you as you get ready to sleep.
This leads to a really profound way of looking at challenges. No matter what obstacle crosses my path, I refuse to accept it, for it is nothing but illusion. The idea here is that if you're connected to that divine mind, that place where there are no problems, then obstacles can't truly exist. They're not ultimately real.
So, what does this all really mean? What does it all add up to?
Well, Dr. Dyer ties this whole concept together with an incredible analogy he pulls from classic literature. He frames our entire existence as this one fundamental choice between 2 ways of being.
He quotes this passage from Herman Melville's Moby Dick and explains that the book was never really about a guy hunting a whale. It's about a man searching for his own higher self. This quote perfectly describes it, this inner island of peace, this insular Tahiti, that's surrounded by the chaotic ocean of an ego-driven life. So think about your inner world like this. On one side, you have that insular Tahiti. That's your higher self. It's that place of peace and joy and connection. And on the other side, you have the appalling ocean. That's a life run by the ego, full of worry, fear, and all those grievances. It's what Melville called the horrors of the half-lived life.
And that brings us to the ultimate choice that Dr. Dyer lays out. In every single moment, and especially in those last 5 minutes of your day, you get to choose. Are you going to be a host to God, inviting in your higher self, that peaceful Tahiti? Or are you going to be a hostage to your ego, just lost out there in that appalling ocean?
So here's the bottom line. It's always your call. You are the one with the power to decide which thoughts you're going to marinate in overnight. You get to decide if you're going to be a host or a hostage. The choice is yours. So, what's it going to be tonight?